Hey everyone, and welcome to It's Time for Keto. Today we're going to discuss what is the number one food that you can consume in order to decrease your belly fat. And everybody wants to decrease their belly fat. And why is that important? Well, because that is a signal that you are insulin resistant and need to go down on your insulin. And, that's where we get our age-related diseases right around the belly, the heart disease, the diabetes, the cardiac, insufficiency, the renal disease, and of course the dementia. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Donna Levy. I've been a registered nurse for 38 years. I've helped over 30,000 clients get brain healthy, get body healthy, and live longer and happier lives. And I'm here hopefully to help you do the same. So what is the one food that you need to consume? Well, it begins with a P, and most of us are consuming it right now, and it is protein. So when you're on the keto, you are decreasing your carbohydrates to 20 to 30 grams, and then you're medium sizing your protein, which means that you only need between 4 ounces. Yep. Between like 3 or 4 ounces, depending upon your size and everything, to 6 ounces each meal. And if you're intermittent fasting, you're only having 2 meals. So if you're a guy, I'd say probably the 6 ounce is going to be sufficient for you. And so at lunch or your first meal, you're going to have 6 ounces, and your second meal, you're going to have 6 ounces. For women, depending upon your size, you will have anywhere between 3 ounces and 6 ounces of protein for each meal. For me, I have between 3 and 4 ounces of protein a day because I am doing OMAD. Once in a while, I do the 6, but we're getting protein from our vegetables and from some of our fats. Like if you're eating cheese or goat cheese, we really want you to eat the goat cheese. And why is because our cows have kind of been genetically modified. And so it gives a different enzyme for our digestion. And so goat cheese is so much better. And it comes in all different forms now. So you can actually have goat cheese, and that'll have your fat and your protein. So between goat cheese, and I'm going to show you, you can get things like this. If everybody's like, oh, that protein's so expensive, these are like little Slim Jims. This is a turkey one. It says free range turkey on it, and it's from Chomps. Is that right? I can't tell. Okay, Chomps, and I'm not promoting anything. These are just what I eat, and there are zero sugar, 0 carbs in it. And it's free range, so it's great when you want to get chicken. Don't just go and get a rotisserie chicken off of Costco or one of those places, one of the the grocery places. Do not do that because they add things into it. They add sugar, they add all kinds of stuff, which makes it taste great, but it's not good for our health. It's not good for our cells. So always get free range chicken, and you want it to say never ever used hormones or or antibiotics. Okay, never ever, because what they'll do is they'll say not used during a certain period of time or something like that. So that means that while they're growing the chicken or the turkey or whatever, they're not using hormones, but then at the end, they might feed grain or crap or I don't know, some, hormone or some antibiotic to boost their growth. And you really, really don't want to do that. Okay. One of the other things is, I don't eat meat. I don't eat red meat, and I don't eat pork. So for those people who are saying, oh, keto isn't unhealthy, No, it is healthy. I eat a lot of salmon, and this is a freeze dried. I bought it, and I think I got these at Costco. Yes, yes, yes. So they are 4 ounces. I just opened the packet and put it in the air fryer. It's done in 10 minutes. Put seasoning on it. And I'm getting all kinds of omega-3s. When you buy salmon, it is wild-caught sockeye salmon. It is the pinker of the salmons, because the pinker that it is, the higher in the vitamins and the nutrients that you're going to get. Okay. That also, I do lox, which is also salmon. And in this, oh, you can't see it because it was in the refrigerator. Of course, it's wild-caught, smoked, sockeye salmon, okay? Wild-caught, okay? This happens to be from Trader Joe's, but you could get it anywhere. Any grocery store will have smoked salmon or lox. The other thing, I have 2 different kinds of wild sardines. Yes. Oh, I didn't bring my mackerels. Sorry. Wild sardines. These are Trader Joe's. And it says wild, unsalted sardines in spring water, and 1.3 grams and omega-3 fatty acids. Okay. And then this one, Wild Planet, you can get anywhere. Then I have mackerel. Those are a little pricey, but all you need is a couple. And you have a great source of protein with all kinds of nutrients. Okay. The other thing is your meats. They should be organic, no antibiotics. Again, so a protein is not just a protein. It's what you're putting in your body and what you're choosing to run on fuel. Would you put water in your gas tank? No, absolutely not. Or sand or anything like that. Well, guess what? It's the same concept. If you want to be as healthy as possible, you need to bring up your protein to a level of which it's dense with nutrients. So you choose your proteins that way, and that way you can have smaller amounts of protein. Yeah. When you choose eggs, free-range chicken, okay? Organic beef, wild-caught fish, that's what you want to do. And why are we doing all this? Well, because, when we intermittent fast and we do keto, our growth hormone goes up, which that's really what we want. When, that is one of our goals, because that helps our muscles. And glucagon happens. And, sometimes, like when I was eating more protein, I was eating 6 ounces of protein at my meals. And I was noticing I was getting kind of kicked out of ketosis when I did that. So I'm like, can that really happen? And it can absolutely happen. You have to figure out how much protein is for your body. And so mine is within the 3 to 4 ounce range. And then I can eat some protein and then wait like 3 or 4 hours. And then I can eat some more protein. And that is not going to kick me out of ketosis. Okay. And even if it does kick you out a little bit, then you'll go right back into it. Hopefully. And that's what we're achieving anyway. We want to be metabolically flexible, or else our body gets kind of stuck and lethargic in one thing. So, and also what happens is we don't want to stress out our liver with too much protein, because that's what happens. Our liver gets all stressed out with too much protein, and it's not really great. And too much protein is not great for your kidneys either, because then your kidneys are running overtime. So be careful of the amount of protein. Only use high grade protein, high test gas in your body, and get the most out of those proteins. Get the most nutrients, the most omega-3 fatty acids, the most amino acids that you can possibly get out of your 3 to 6 ounces of protein. And that's it for today. I hope you're doing well on your keto journey and your keto lifestyle. On Thursday, June 25th, we start our program. Instagram at the Green Apron in Naples, Florida. We're going to be there live, but we're also going to be able to Zoom it. So people who want to Zoom it. So go to my Facebook page, and Nurses Take on Health and Keto. And you will see the invitation and click on that. And you can Zoom in with us and learn more about why we do keto, why we do fasting, how to stay on keto. I had people over last evening, and I made total keto from appetizers to dinner. Indian dinner with keto non-bread, and keto desserts. They could not believe it was keto. They were absolutely floored. They were like, I thought keto was something else. And most of the population thinks it's like the dirty keto that people talk about. Nope, keto can be healthy, it can be vegan, it can be Mediterranean, it can be a lazy man's and still be healthy. So whatever dietary likes you have, you can make it keto. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And tomorrow, tune into It's Time for Keto. Okay, take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.